Alright, welcome. We are back. So, we started the break when you guys were resting for the night in the Giant's Cave. What would you like to do at this point?
Oh, yes. It is not too far away from the crossing. I believe we should head there post-haste and get to Gold Blast. And we could possibly spend some time in the church healing up.
I suggest we mosey on our way over that way and yonder in that direction there, you see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you try to use smaller words? I don't think Gunk understands the big words.
Well, Grunk.
Oh, well,
not very intelligent, is he?
yes.
Currently,
No, he's not.
Gronk is in the back,
Gronk.
snoring.
Yeah. So
Yes, I think we should just take our leave.
I think you'll give him bad dreams if you use that big of words. Can you re-say that in smaller words?
Next,
He is sleeping.
go to Gold Blast.
Oh yeah. That I knew that. I just want to make sure that Gronk knew that. All right, let's go.
Gonna mosey on over.
Alright. You begin wandering
I have one finger gun now.
westward and southwest. Doesn't take too long. You can actually just follow the river at this point, straight to where the fork is. It takes not too terribly long, probably half a day. It's not quite noon yet, and you're approaching the fork. However, there is one small situation. As you're walking along the river, you hear this, and you see a bear in the river trying to catch fish with his paw as the swift current.
He looks fairly distracted. Let's just walk past him.
Oh, look at that beast there.
Don't.
Oh, he's a nice bear. He's just trying to get some food. Yeah, I think we leave him alone.
Yes.
I will roll to navigate us
Yep.
around the bear.
All right.
I have a 4.
All right, let's see what this guy's got.
He's a bear. He's probably got dice 20.
All right. As you're cautiously backing up,
Twig.
trying to get away, the bear, I don't know if he just caught your scent in the wind, his head turns to face you.
Does he seem more interested in the fish or us?
At this point, more interested in you guys.
That is unfortunate.
Because we got a nice
Run!
meal over here.
We all know that running is the first thing you do when you see a bear.
Oh, I don't gotta run fast. He's gotta run faster than everybody else.
It starts chasing.
How many turns did you say it is before the bear makes it to me?
Is there a hill nearby?
Do I have like 2 turns? Do I have
Well-
1 turn. Do I have 0 turns?
Is there a hill nearby?
Let's see. Hills nearby. Let's see if there are any hills nearby. No, not really.
I don't need hills. I just need to know how fast this thing's gonna maul me.
I got an idea. I have an idea.
I'll
I was going to
take-
take my gun. Sorry, Andrew.
Shoot the dwarf in the foot.
I should have pushed you into the
All right. So, are you actually shooting the dwarf?
No.
I just wanted to make sure.
That would be a really bad.
all the trees nearby.
Did you know bears can climb?
You are in a forest.
I might not know that.
All right.
I climb and everyone else runs.
So everyone is running.
I'll take a step forward.
I'm not gonna run.
One.
Yeah, so I'm in the back, and then I'll let everybody else run, and I'll stay in the back.
All right. So I'm gonna put you here. I'm gonna
bear's
put the
still
bear
Probably
right here.
Chill
Like this.
Make you a little bit closer. And I guess we can just certainly roll initiative. And if you want to try and run away, you need to make it to the edge of the board. 5.
Initiative is resolve.
Resolve.
Yeah.
Oh,
1.
Cool.
hold on here. We got Obadiah at 5. Piff at 4. Dan at 3. Clestus at the amazing 1. Somehow, This creature, this bear, which is a thick bear hide, is hungry as can be. And as soon as it gets scent of you, it has decided that it needs to guard its territory. Begins sprinting at as fast as speed possible.
Which is hopefully a 1.
So he can go 3 squares.
Oh my god, we can totally
One,
already.
two,
Yeah, wait till you see what his run is. It's probably double the
Then he
normal.
gets his run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Never mind.
6. Then, because he's on all 4s, he gets a double run.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Well,
1, 2,
When your
3.
only option is to run out of the why is that an advantage?
Now
I'm unhappy!
the unfortunate thing is that he had to use all of his actions to sprint up to you.
Ooh.
So the good thing for you is he cannot attack this turn. Obadiah, you are going top of the round.
crap.
You didn't get
Oh, but
very
if you
far.
move, you get a free opportunity to attack.
Yeah.
You keep putting yourself in not good situations.
That's what happens
I
when you're
know.
the leader.
I know.
Maybe auction.
I'm going to scimitar him.
You turn and you slice.
Draw my sword. Stab him.
All right.
6.
He has a fairly decent parry, but I don't think it's going to be decent. Nah, dice off.
Oh crap.
7.
20.
Woo!
That's a critical.
Actually,
No, that's only on
that's
a-
on dice
that's
on.
only on an
You
opening.
slash at him. It raises his paw.
3.
3 damage. All right.
Scimitar number 2.
All right.
4.
Hits again.
1.
1.
All right. You slice at him twice, cutting his bear paw both times. Blood is starting to pour down into his fur. It stands
Back
up
off,
onto
you!
its back legs, towering over you, and starts getting ready to claw you. But before that happens, Piff.
I can move all the way behind him.
All right.
I'm gonna move behind him, and then I'm gonna take my big great axe and I'm gonna try to cut him up. 2 to hit.
2 to hit. Nice. You managed to pull that one off. By some miracle.
Great axe is dice 12, right?
I believe so.
Non-damage.
That hurts. The axe just buries itself deep into his chest. You hear some snapping of bone and tearing of sinew, but it's still here.
I'm immune to openings, but I rolled a 1.
Luckily, you're immune to openings.
Nice.
That's why I got it, because I roll a lot of 1s.
All right, Dayon.
Gonna move. 6. So I go 2, 3, 4. Do I get a shot if I go right here?
Yeah, looks good.
Okay. So we're gonna shoot it. As I let's see, where is D8 there? Nope. D12. 11 to hit.
That's going to hit. Connects.
And D8 hit. D8 damage of a 1.
That's sufficient to injure him.
Hey!
Nice job.
All right, Glestis.
Even though it was
Okay.
I injured him.
Move.
With your amazing 1 damage.
Okay.
Hey, powder was a little
Let's
wet.
see. 1, 2.
At least I'm not shooting blanks.
Ooh, if I go there, I'll block his range, won't I?
But
If I win,
he's even shooting.
you want me to do this?
Hey,
And if I use my act, okay, I did a regular movement and then I use my free 4 movement. Can I still cast a paladin thing?
Yes. Which one are you going to do?
Righteous challenge.
So you're going to force the bear to hit you?
Yep, and you can't leave that spot.
why would you get in my line of...
I just walk away.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we
That's
could all
exactly.
just walk away.
All right, I believe Righteous Talent doesn't cost an action, so you can still make an attack roll.
Oh, okay.
We'll club him.
I mean, you can double check to see if it says as an action, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
No. What's my D8? There it is. 6 to attack.
6 to hit. Wow. Dice off.
Man, you're dice off today.
15.
Hit him.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh, club him good.
D6 impact, 5.
Does that affect the bear in any way? Or impact?
Not until you injure him. He makes some sort of bear grunt, and you just club him with your mace right in his snout. Kind of snorts, and he tries to wipe the pain away, but it doesn't work. He now turns to you. Righteous Challenge takes effect.
Yes.
Stands up, towers above you. Bear slash.
That's not
Bear
hard,
slash.
It's kind of small.
All right. Let's see. What does he got? Dice 6 to hit. First bear slash is 3 to hit.
Okay. And then I'll try to dodge it with the athletics. 5.
5.
Yep.
All right. Second bear hit. 5.
4.
4. All right. He connects with his second one. That is going to be 4 damage.
Almost 5.
Whew. Dwarf is tough.
Now, because he hit you with the second one, he does get a maul attack. So
Oh,
here
what?
comes a third strike coming at you. 2 to hit.
Okay, 2 to hit. Okay. 2.
2.
Dice off.
Nice. Oh.
3.
10.
All right.
So you gotta dodge.
You're able to dodge out of the way.
Oh, and that should move the bear.
Obadiah.
Yeah, you can-
Oh, yes. And bewilder. Opening.
Bewilder opening on him,
Yep, opening on the bear.
and the bear cannot attack an opportunity you for casting. You had a mana token or a
0.
bewilder only requires 0.
On target in sight range adds an opening. I can clearly see the bear. He's point blank range. I shall bewilder him.
All right.
I shall do a thing with my handkerchief. I shall be like, oh, bear! Whoa.
Yeah.
And he's like, what? An opening token.
Gotcha. Opening added. Piff.
I am going to take advantage of that and chop him up.
That's what I wanted.
Oh, no.
Oh, what?
No, it went out the box.
Okay.
14.
14. That is going to
One
hit.
dice.
I'll roll my D14 now.
Yes.
Well, if I can find it. That's a D18, that's a D18. Why do I only got D18s? Found one.
Might have to use the 18. That's pity.
11.
11.
Oh, that's gonna so kill the thing.
Oh, how do you want to do this?
Oh, I want to roll my other attack.
You don't need to roll a second attack.
I'm gonna maul this bear to death.
Like, show you how it's done.
So I'll like chop his head off with my axe, and then I take my battle axe and I like instantly try to carve him up more. I'm just carving. I'm like a butcher man.
I just chop,
Butcher
chop,
man.
chop. All right, all right. Let's see if you can actually sever the head. The higher, the more likely. Okay, this is actually what happens. You go, I'm gonna sever your head, and you chop into him, and it gets stuck in its skull. You start jerking on it, and the
Take
bear
my
falls
axe
to the
and get
ground, dead. But your axe is stuck, so you start cranking it back and forward, and you hear the snapping of its skull, and you
I'll
you
take my
can't
axe and you
get it out, so you have to pull out your other. What, you have 2 axes?
Yeah.
So you have to start chopping at it to try and get your first axe out. And eventually you end up chopping the whole head off, and now you lift your axe up and there's a bear head on the end of it.
Yo, I got a new weapon.
Unfortunately, it is way...
It's a bar ox.
Bear axe?
No, it's an ox, but with a bear on it.
the unfortunate thing is, as long as you keep it on there, you will have a disadvantage to your attack rolls just because of
Oh,
the weight.
sling it.
He's not enough. He won't know.
But you can, if you want, continue chopping to get the head off.
No, I'll put it on my back with the head still on it. Intimidation.
Oh, I would like to harvest materials from said bear.
There's no way another bear will look at me.
Is this thick hide
wanna
material stuff?
Regular high, but you get 3 attempts.
Okay.
And you roll your crafting versus 3.
6.
All right. So that means you got 3 hide for the first shot. Second shot versus 1.
Come on, big roll, big money.
6 more.
6 more.
And for the third shot versus
Man,
1.
you're not very good at rolling dice.
Quite bad at this. Got it. 5.
All right, so 4 more. If you remember all those.
Well,
Quick question.
Yep.
So with the Yikes challenge, can I technically not dodge because you can't leave base
yeah,
contact?
that's what I was thinking. You should have had to parry.
Yeah.
But your
I thought you
parry
were
is
parrying. The
nice.
dice you were rolling were your parry dice. They're the same thing, aren't they?
Yeah, well, technically.
Actually, you would have rolled better on your parry dice.
Yeah,
But
still.
you managed to dodge it. Regardless.
I would say yeah, you probably can't dodge.
Okay.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I didn't think about it at the time either.
Yeah, you'd probably have to parry him, which is fine. You're a paladin. Your weapon skills are gonna be high enough to
Yeah.
parry. So.
You got enough room for all that hide?
No.
That's a lot of bear hide you
I
just
can
got.
take 3 bear hide and I can drop a scimitar if I need to.
That would give you 9 bear hide if you want.
Yeah. That's up
How
to
much
you.
hide do you have? Or leather? Is it standard
It's just
leather?
standard hide for crafting anything with leather.
Yeah.
Okay. How much do you have?
2.
Take
Yeah.
4 more.
Okay.
Up to 9. You said you could take 3?
Yeah.
Take 3.
Or I got 3 hides. What about meat? Does you got any good rations?
Oh yeah.
I want to get food. And then we'll fill up your rations because your rations are probably about out.
I suppose we could wrap it over a nice campfire all night, or we resting out on the plains or
Oh,
something.
there it is. Yeah, you.
For sure.
Make me create some good jerky or something.
Yeah, I like jerky.
Yeah, you know, cowboys out there, we always love some good, rustling us a good old meal up.
Yeah, you guys can craft, or you can get a lot of meat from this thing.
I got 1.
Not that time though.
You roll for meat?
I got 3.
Evidently not.
Not that time. Try it
I
again.
got 1.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
I roll the same dice as you yourself there.
You roll a dice 8?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm trying to like, guys, I'm gonna carve this up real nice. Just really great.
So he spends like 30 minutes just carving this leg off, and it's like pristine, perfect hunk of meat. And then when he's not paying attention, like someone's like,
He chucks it in
"Hey,
the bear
Piff!"
poop.
and he goes, "What?" and falls into the river. Just whoosh.
On the
Who did that? I just lost a lot of work. Who did that?
Guess we ain't gonna be
And
cooking
then
no
I'm gonna
rubbing
give
no
up
beans.
on farming the beast because I'm so angry that I spent that long and my work didn't go rewarded.
Okay.
Okay, we have to settle for the beans tonight, boys.
I really want to kill something that gives us thick hide. That's an upgrade for my armor. That is a big upgrade.
Yep, thick hide's pretty amazing.
You know,
It's
all
the only
one
thing
shot
that makes
made that
leather worth having.
You didn't do anything. I didn't even
Our
see
caused
you.
it one injury. I
Maybe
did
a
all the
mammoth
work
could give
here.
us thick leather.
What are injuries?
Probably.
Stuff that kills
Anyway.
things.
I'll kill things. I'll get injuries.
The threat to the ford has been neutralized. We should continue on.
Yeah.
The threat to the salmon has been
Suppose we should get back
neutralized.
into wandering our way over to where we gotta go.
All right.
No one got hurt. I'm
Yeah, a
surprised.
battle where no one almost died.
Yeah,
Fairly impressive.
that is fairly impressive. I
You
think
guys
it's
are
the
all
most successful battle we've had thus far.
I don't know, an injury.
when we
Nice.
walk by where the bear was fishing for fish, if I see fish, I'm gonna be like, "You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome."
It's like the
Santa
Furblocks
Claus.
pardoning fish.
Exactly.
Bless you, may you go with God.
Yeah.
Let's see.
May the power of Christ compel you.
You don't see any fish, but you're still welcome to say it.
Oh, I still say it. But it's more of a general. It's like, I'll
Shall
say
be
it
a
for
holy
you.
fish.
You're welcome. I'm here all the time.
Man, this man is certainly full of himself, isn't he?
Oh, he's the one.
What? I'm not full of myself. I am good.
Keep telling yourself that.
Have you killed the dragon lately?
You killed one thing.
Let's see, I killed the dragon, the bull, all the goblins I
Do
want.
you want another head injury?
Do you want another head injury?
You want another shot up your ass?
He's clearly delusional.
I should have tossed you in the river when I had the chance.
Jen's is still there.
The river's still there.
River's right there.
But he's not tied up now because somebody had to cut the webs off.
I'm gonna keep walking.
Yeah.
All right, so 2 of you start walking. The rest of you are arguing slightly over about who should or should not be tossed into the river.
I vote the dwarf.
And the
Or
dwarf
tiny little
votes.
pipsqueak over here.
You continue onward now that your path is clear. In about another mile, you can see the bridge in the distance ahead of you.
Very good.
Obviously, seeing through the forest is really difficult, but there's this giant river, and the bridge crosses the river. So the bridge comes into view pretty soon. What it is it's actually 2 separate bridges because the river comes. The Alianda is one river, and it actually forks into 2 separate rivers. Well, it's actually coming this way, so 2 separate rivers join to create the fast, rapid-moving Alianda. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the one river from the north comes from the Furbolg lands, and the other river from the south comes from the Dwarf Mountain. Make sense? Mm-hmm. So now the bridge, the Alianda is too big to create a bridge over it. So what they did is they bridged the 2 other rivers.
Oh,
Makes sense?
So you only cross one river, then you walk to the other bridge, and then you cross the other river.
Yep. So you cross the one bridge, and that gets you to. You could go to Dwarf
Island.
Mountain, or you can cross the second bridge also, and that will actually take you south to the Gnomish lands.
And where the Furbolgs are.
No, the Furbolgs are north.
Oh.
So you don't have to cross any bridge to go to the Furbolg lands.
You know, I'm not a big fan of bridges. We can go in.
We are not going to see your people.
Don't you have like ancestors that live under bridges or something?
Yes, I need to get to the dwarves. Gold Blast has commissioned us.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
And we need to deliver the product.
It's approximately a week's journey to get to the Furbolg lands, just so you're aware of distance.
Okay.
As opposed to Dwarf Mountain is probably a half a day's journey, and the gnomes are probably half a day's journey.
Let's go visit the land of my people.
But that's the intent.
that was the goal.
So this genius wants to go somewhere else.
I'm just saying, my family didn't know my brother was alive, and I thought maybe it'd be nice to tell him.
Well, next stop, we'll head to the Furbolg
Like,
lands.
No,
As soon as we drop off the bomb, we'll head straight there.
And after we talk to that gnome.
Are we supposed to talk to a gnome?
No one cares
Gnome
about
skull
gnome.
guy. If we want to continue.
There was a scholar about
The tainted blood.
And that's no longer
the dealings of the old kings and the demon children.
There's only one person on the planet that knows anything about this anymore. It's that gnome.
Small detour. Half a day at best. Then we will head directly towards your brethren.
I suppose in the Gnomish lands we could probably also find a temple.
Perhaps you could do some new business deals. I hear gnomes are into gadgets.
Oh, you got yourself a deal. I start working, like, while we're moving, I'm looking at the canoe and trying to figure out how to make this thing work.
There we go. Got him distracted. Let's go.
By the way, during night, can I do crafting checks on my canoe?
Yeah,
Okay.
that would be in place of some other crafting.
Yeah.
So then you can build this awesome, epic land canoe.
land.
I mean, nothing has ever been invented like a land canoe
know.
before. Like something
That's
that you
why
can
I
ride
made
on while traveling over land.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
almost like a
it's
cart or
also
something.
waterproof.
Well, that's, as we
That's
use
why
in our
that's why
lands.
canoes float. They're waterproof.
Or, as you could use like a stagecoach as we use in our lands back where I'm from.
Never heard
Okay,
of that.
Okay, let's just continue on. Continue on.
Anyway,
So, these bridges are actually built of exquisite craftsmanship. It's one of the few times where the dwarves and the elves actually came together to join their crafting talents. So they were crafted out of huge, thick blocks of granite from the dwarf mountain, and those formed the pillars. And then the elves came along and kind of decorated the landing and the walkway.
could I
with
get
their
a
own skill.
bonus crafting skill based on enlightenment of observing this bridge?
So you want to look at the bridge and then get better at your own skills. On paper, no, but on your mind, yes. You're like, I know how to do this.
I feel like we should craft tonight. I'm feeling real
I'm feeling
inspired.
pretty inspired as
You
well.
are feeling pretty inspired. The bridges are made of this brilliant white rock, and it just glistens in the sun with the blue river underneath it. It actually looks quite spectacular. You're fairly impressed. You've never been this far to the west before. You've never seen anything like this before. And the bridge is actually wide enough. It's made of solid stone, so it could support a virtual army marching over it. It could even support the largest land canoe you would ever imagine, filled with treasure.
And that's a big land canoe.
That's a good point. I like this bridge. At first I had my doubts about it, but on second thought, it's a pretty good bridge.
So as you approach, on either side, there's two bridges, and at the start of the one bridge, there's a small little, I guess, almost like a stone tower, and someone could stand guard in the stone tower.
Is someone currently standing here?
No one is currently standing guard in the tower.
It's a bit odd.
Last time I was here, because I came from the fur block line, so I must have come through here.
You could have. Let's see if you actually did.
Didn't
Please
they,
let me have came through here.
Yes, you did come through here.
Was there somebody up in that tower? I do
Yes,
not remember.
it was an elf, and he waved to you.
Was he a nice elf?
He did wave. He did not smile.
Oh. Yeah, nothing to see
he was
here.
an indifferent elf.
You know, I'm gonna try to cross the bridge.
All right.
I mean, I won't stop for like half a
I
second.
shall be cautious. I shall cross the bridge behind the dwarf, using the dwarf as cover.
I'll wave at the tower.
While he's waving at the tower, you are approaching the bridge. As you get close, you don't even get to the bridge. You're still maybe 30 yards off. You see a slain orc. So if the bridge is in this direction, we can actually probably clear away some of these
Ooh,
trees.
I have a bridge.
Oh,
I believe it's behind
you
you.
have a bridge.
Oh, I thought you got a bridge in your backpack. I was like, what?
I do have a bridge.
It does look cooler than this in real life. The worst bridge ever.
I didn't even see that on the
No, it's not on screen. Just put it. Yeah. There you go.
All right. So you're standing here, Furbolg, waving
Yeah.
at the tower.
I'm waiting for someone to wave back.
All right. Unfortunately, there's no one in the tower, and there is one slain orc right there, and closer by you, there is a slain goblin.
I checked the bodies for gold.
Instantly goes to the pockets.
I shall just keep a close eye on the towers to see if there's anyone up there.
All right. You see nothing.
After like 10 or 15, do I notice these bodies?
Yeah, everyone's probably seen him by now.
Oh, I'm gonna look and see if one of them's missing an eye, and if he's got some tusks.
The orc does have tusks, but there's no red war paint and there's no missing eye.
Alright, I'm
we've
gonna
got
take his
blood.
eye out.
Take his eye out.
And then I will take my hand and dip it in his blood and put it. And then I'm gonna pretend like nobody saw me do that. I'll be like, I found him! I found him!
All right,
This
the
is-
rest of you
Okay, important
can
question.
make a cunning roll versus his cunning roll.
7.
5.
Yeah. 4.
Oh, you can dice off that one.
1.
So basically what happens is you're like, I found him, guys, and you hold up the regular orc. And you're like, wait, hold on. And you start messing. I'm not done yet. Don't look yet, guys. You're going to take out his eye, and you mess it up. You take out,
Take out both eyes.
you mess up taking out the one eye, so you try to take out the other eye instead, and you end up with 2 eyes in your hands, and you realize his face isn't bloody enough, so you start like trying to make it bloody to the point where you rip the tusks out, and
Don't recognize him!
at this point you can't even tell it's even an orc. To make things even worse, the body has been here for quite some time apparently. It's already bloated and starting to puff up. And so, as you're doing this, the body kind of bursts and tears open and the gas is released.
Oh man! I stay very far away from the fur block for the rest of this.
I'm telling you, it looked just like him!
Hey, we have the important
Pretty
question.
sure it didn't smell just like him.
Was the gold?
Gold. No, but there were 4 copper coins.
Well, if you don't want him, I'll
That's
take
4
him.
You take him. Take him.
Awful.
He's a businessman.
Continue to cross the bridge.
To invest in his business.
I'm gonna go up to the bridge.
Just another day of me making another dollar. Ugh.
Yes, save up enough and
I will
might actually
also
have a
cross the
dollar.
bridge.
I've got profit. More profit than you guys could imagine.
So the tower would be right here, and there's a door kind of leading into the tower, and the door's halfway ajar.
Is there a
Not
dead
a
elf
problem.
in there?
Is there an elf?
I'll peek to see if there's a dead elf or a dead dwarf in there.
All right.
We're
The
going to
reason
get
why
it
it's
to work.
half ajar is because as you try and push it open a little farther, it hits something behind it. You peek inside, and sure enough, you see an elf body laying there.
Not a problem.
Is there any loot on the elf body?
You look over the elf rather quickly. It seems
A
like
cloak of displacement or
A
boots of
spear.
elven kind?
Spear.
Strangely enough, the elf has not been looted at all. You look at him closely. He looks like he bled to death from a wound in his throat.
That's
That's
Like a
unfortunate.
puncture wound. Yet you don't see any crossbow coral or anything sticking out of him.
Must have been stabbed by a very thin blade.
In fact, it was by a very, very thin something. It looks kind of like he was shot by an arrow, but there's no arrow in him.
Interesting.
I want to wash myself off.
Does he have an emblem of his house of elf?
Yes.
Or like a, one of them death note things?
No,
Delivered to
but
the
you
family
do.
member.
Yes, you do recognize the emblem of Lord. What's his name?
Is it that douchebag who's trying to kill us?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zeriel.
Oh,
Zeriel.
Zeriel.
Lord Zeriel from Evergrove.
Well, elves have a weapon on him.
Yes, they were never looted.
What kind of weapons?
Standard elf weapons, so probably he's got a bow and arrow, and
A spear?
probably either a spear or a sword. This one has a spear.
I want the spear.
I thought you couldn't carry anything.
I can't, but I can carry a spear in one hand, and that still gives me range. Because
You
spear is a
can
one-handed
equip a
spear.
spear in
It's
one
just
hand.
better
I
to
already
be-
got something in one hand. What are you going to do with that?
Does he ever get armor on him?
Some elven armor, yes. It'll fit an elf.
I drop this scimitar that I'm carrying and I pick up his spear.
Can it be modified to fit a human with a crafting roll?
Could.
What kind of armor is it?
Standard elven armor, so it would be probably what would they wear?
Light, probably.
Not that it matters, because I can't equip it anyway.
Probably leather.
Maybe I...
Yeah, leather.
Leave it.
So we've got leather armor.
Yeah, the leather seems undamaged. He only seems to have one wound right in the throat, made by a tiny puncture wound.
You can't wear leather armor with a chest injury, or can you?
You can.
You can.
Yeah. I
Can you
can't
wear
wear
light
that.
armor?
Leather armor is actually medium.
Is it medium?
Yeah.
Oh.
It switched over to medium?
Oh,
Leather
Never-
jerkin is light.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Oh.
Okay, never mind. Can't wear leather armor. That's unfortunate.
Can I just like take it off of him and put it on my belt?
on your belt.
Sell at a later time.
It takes up 4 slots.
Never mind.
No.
I'm sorry, I think three slots.
In order for us to wear useful armor, we need leather jerkins reinforced with thick leather hide.
Yeah.
Or to make your armor skill up.
Well, if I can
We
become a
still have
marshal,
malleable, which is reroll armor rolls, which is useless.
But if you could wear, medium
Oh
armor.
well, yeah. If you armor skilled up, but
Yeah.
yeah, like if I became a marshal, I could move up to medium armor.
Alright, what would you like to do?
Leave.
Suppose we must mosey on over this bridge
I would like
and
to cross the bridge and head to the Dwarven lands, like intended.
resume our hero's journey as we mosey on.
I do have a lot of explosive on me, and the sooner I get rid of it, the happier I will be.
Well, can I get washed off in the river?
No.
Let's see. Roll cunning for Obadiah. Yes, you can wash off in the river.
Yeah.
I'll get there. 3.
Alright, 3.
Not that cunning.
We'll say we make like a funnel around it.
Yeah, you don't notice anything else unusual at this point.
Bridge explodes.
Alright, who's the first one to go across the bridge? Was it the dwarf?
Yeah,
Or
it was
dwarf
me.
was the first one? Alright, so you cross the first bridge. Now, the second bridge has a tower on the south side. Do you want to cross the second bridge? Crossing the second bridge would send you to the gnome lands. Otherwise, you could just stay where you are and head straight, I guess that would be about straight west, towards the Dwarven lands.
I say we go towards the Dwarven lands. Straight
Into the west.
Alright.
The wild, wild west.
Silence.
The rest of you follow after the bath?
I suppose we follow suit.
Anything you want to do while waiting for him to finish the bath?
No, we're just gonna be walking.
Yeah, it's just a real quick one.
Just a quick one.
Just jump in, jump out.
Do you declothe first, or
Kind of.
kind of?
No,
Not really.
Not really.
Just make sure my gadgets don't get damaged, that's about it.
Yeah, alright. 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 You begin walking the rest of the way. It takes the rest of the day. So as the sun is setting, which it because of the you're now getting very close to the mountains. The mountains in the distance have been getting larger and larger and larger. And you couldn't see them before, mostly because of the trees everywhere. But now that you're so close to the mountain, it's just, you've been kind of walking uphill for the last half of a day. Eventually you find the trail that leads straight up the mountain, and by straight up the mountain I mean back and forth and back and
Okay, I'm
forth.
dead.
Oh no. Let me guess, it's out of batteries?
I don't know.
Or does it have a...
It just says the symbol there. Do you want to move, like, click a button on it, see if it fixes it? I don't think it's actually dead, because that symbol wouldn't be there. It's not dead. I think you just have to adjust the setting if you want to sleep.
It may have gone into sleep mode, but I would imagine... Does it turn back on?
Nope. Yep.
Oh, kind of.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, there we
Just all
go.
zoomed in.
There we go.
It zoomed in.
It was- it is-
No,
No, it's
because you're
perfect.
standing
Oh,
next to
okay.
So obviously we can't let it sit for
That
what
long.
3 hours without touching it.
Yeah.
It turns itself into
Yeah,
sleep.
so we need to like touch it with and break or something.
Yeah, or possibly there's a way I can
Just
turn
do
it
it
off.
on and off during break.
I didn't. All I had to do is hit the button, so that'd probably be sufficient.
Hit the button during break.
Kind of autofocus now.
Oh well.
Is it out of focus?
You'll be okay.
Yeah, but I don't know how much longer you're planning on going to do. It's worth fixing.
Yeah, I can fix it in 1 second. But I need someone there to focus on it.
Alright, I'm the DM now.
So we can expect a very easy quest with that level of intelligence.
The furbolg walks up, a dwarf
No, it was the battery.
a dwarf approaches, and then the dwarf gives him a bunch of money. The furbolg's name was Piff. I don't remember the dwarf's name, but it's not really important. All you need to know is Piff just got a lot of money.
I like how you're looking at the camera, but the camera's not even
Yeah, right at the camera.
Like, so confident that everyone's watching you. And
Yeah,
just,
so Piff's now the richest person to ever live. And he's got 4 businesses all up and running. All
New DM is pretty epic.
pretty big profits, constantly getting money from all of his friends, and he's got a good cooking restaurant, and then he made the most successful business that's ever known, the land
Turn
canoe.
it back.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's
ooh.
not turned towards, it's gotta be turned towards me. Yeah, on me. But essentially, he's now the king of the kingdom. And all the elves died.
All the elves died.
Alright, that's just an update for what's happening.
Yeah, the problem was the battery died, so we'll have to keep that in mind next time.
I'm a D4.
Alright, so you begin heading towards this mountain as the sun's setting. It's getting darker and darker. Your shadows are lengthening. The climb up the mountain itself winds you pretty heavily. Why don't we roll vitalities for everybody?
Yes!
Oh boy.
What should
6.
I spend all my newfound money on? 1.
7. Alright,
7.
so the two of you are actually quite... You have to take several breaks.
The dwarf and the furbolg. The two toughest people.
Well, you know, I do have a chest injury.
And the one who's got even the robotic legs, too.
Yeah, both have robotic legs.
So the two people who should have the easiest time climbing.
It's really cold, you know. Jumping in that river might not have been a good idea.
But you got the most...
Best idea ever.
Unfortunately, it takes a very, very long time to get to the top of this mountain. And you're not even going to the top of the mountain. You're going like a quarter of the way up to where the place is called the Dwarf Undermountain, because the city itself is actually built into caverns carved out of the
Do they have
mountain.
a temple?
I don't know if they have a temple. They might have a temple. In fact, you're fairly certain they would have a temple.
Gotta go do some healing.
You probably will need some healing.
Yes.
So to get into this underground city, it's not the only dwarven city, but it is the only dwarven city in this area. There's one far to the north by the Furbolgs, but this one is the closest one to the city, to the human settlements. Now, to get into this place, you need to enter in through these huge metal adamantium gates that they've installed at basically the base of this
I
building.
heard that
I know
bomb
how
I
to
created was supposed to open an
True, that was a gate found under the ground.
Oh,
But these are
not this one.
these are different gates.
I can imagine going to
Different
Gold,
gates.
Going to Gold Blast and be like, blew your gate open. Wrong.
We opened the adamantium gate. Wrong one.
Now you get to the top of this trail as you've gone back and forth, back and forth. Now you're obviously not at the top of the mountain. The mountain would be probably an entire day's journey to get up to the top. You're just a few hundred feet off the base of the mountain. You approach these huge dwarven gates, And you realize when you get there that the gates themselves are shut. And there's this sign that's been placed over the top of the gates.
Oh, what's it say?
It's written in Dwarven, and then underneath it's written...
Well, I can't read that.
I can read it.
common underneath it. Which would you prefer reading?
I'll read the common one.
I'm gonna be a snob and read it in total Dwarvish.
For everyone?
Yes.
So he's like...
It is.
I don't know how Dwarven would sound, but it probably sounds something like that. The rest of you have no idea what he just said. Then you approach and read it in common. And it says, hear ye, be it known to all who read these. To all who read this note. Greetings, travelers, but the Undermountain is currently closed. It will not reopen until after the passage of the tide. If you have any business with the dwarves, come back after the tide has passed.
I shall knock on the adamantium gate with the largest rock that my tiny, frail body can hold.
Hey, your fellow dwarf is out here. Let me in.
All right, you grab this rock and just kind of bash it against the adamantium, and actually, you think the rock cracks. The door is fine. It doesn't even make a scuff.
Well, it looked
Makes sense.
we got a way to get through this door and get into the underworld.
You have a way to get through the door.
Okay, and it says the same exact thing in Dwarvish. That was...
Yeah.
You think if we beat on it with a dwarf, they might have come and see? Those one of their fellow brethren.
Hit the door with a dwarf? Is that how you open the door?
Yeah, for the dwarvish lands.
It's like there's a perfectly sized like dwarf keyhole.
Yeah. Shove dwarf here.
Well, I could make a sending and receiving communication device like the one Gold Blast had, and then maybe I can talk to him.
He's inside a mountain. Do you think he can get signal?
I mean, he got signal like 20 million days back there.
That's true.
I think that was within his coverage area, though.
I'm just saying.
You must have Horizon.
I saw him. I think I kind of get how he did it, so I might be able to make, another one.
Yeah, go ahead, whatever.
All right, what would the rest of you like to do?
Pound on the door.
Look around to see if there's a different way to communicate with Gold Blast. Did he say there was a different way to communicate with him?
So while the dwarf is just sitting there going, dong,
Guys,
dong,
shoot my gun in the air and
dong,
see if
dong,
it comes
dong, boom! Oh, keep in mind that according to the new rules, you need to track every single bullet you fire.
What?
Yeah!
You get limited ammo.
How much ammo do I have?
We'll figure that out. Do you still want to shoot your gun into the air?
Yes.
I don't know how much ammo I actually have.
I encourage
That
it.
was never exactly.
Yeah.
determined.
Do you have a extra gunpowder?
I didn't at the time with the old sheet. I could never find it, so I never bought it.
Oh, so you don't? Okay.
I could make some, but it's going to take me probably 3 or 4 days.
Okay, well,
We're coming into the dwarvish land.
What were you
might
gonna
have to buy it.
Tongue. While you're banging on the door, you hear this raspy voice behind you. I ain't never gonna let you guys in!
we have a massive bomb that Gold Blast asked for.
I will turn around and
Kind of blending
See who's
into the
talking.
rock behind you. You see this, angry dwarf. It is not Gold Blast, it is some other guy. He's got a big, bushy red beard. Big, bushy red hair, just kind of throwing up. And he has it like a Rambo red bandana tied around his head. And he's just sitting there, angry, looking at the door.
I stroke my beard and say, I like your beard. I feel good.
He kind of looks over at you, but he's just angrily staring at the door.
So is
well,
he...
that is quite unfortunate. See, a prominent dwarf named Gold Blast contracted us to make a explosive device that would open a adamantium door, which has been frustrating your people underground.
He kind of nods. Can't believe they locked me out!
Can't believe it either.
He pulls out a sending and signaling device. I got the signal.
Oh,
I was in jail.
I have an idea. Tell them that Obadiah is here with the bomb.
Don't work like that. Once they lock those doors, not open until after the tide has passed.
Trust me, just send the signal to Gold Blast.
Signal don't work once the doors are shut.
Yeah,
Just try it.
Oh, that's a bit of a problem.
Obviously.
Can we dig under the door?
Is there any way to boost the signal to get through?
Can we like shove a clothes hanger underneath the door or something like that?
Clothes hanger.
Yeah, once they lock them, that's it. They don't open them.
How do they get food?
It involved drinking.
Oh,
Bad.
my couple man.
And a fight, and I headbutted the princess. It's just we don't want to get into
Okay,
it.
how do they get supplies?
Princess.
I said I don't want to talk about it.
All right, we're clearly not getting in.
No, we will get in.
You're a dwarf. You realize that you can't open these doors.
Well, we can open the doors.
Tell me.
Big boom.
That sounds like there's going to be a lot
Gold
of
Blast,
bad
we're
doors.
here.
We're not using that to open the doors. That's not what we were contracted for.
I just continue banging on the door.
What time
Is
is
there a
The dwarf just goes like
Is there a
this.
peephole inside?
No.
That's a pity.
He just kind of turns. The dwarf turns back to you and he says, "You guys are not getting in. What part of not getting in don't you understand?
There's got to be a back door.
On the other side of the mountain."
Let's go to the other side of the mountain then.
It'll take probably 30 days to travel around the mountain range.
How about over the mountain?
Yeah, if you could fly.
Oh, I wish I was a bird.
I don't. Birdmen can't fly that high.
What time?
They run out of oxygen. You need some sort of machine to fly over. What type of what
Isn't
time
it almost
of day?
night? Yeah.
It is nightfall.
So,
I
good dwarf,
just
what
can't
would
be.
you suggest we do in this case?
Well, you can do whatever you want to do, but I know what I gotta do.
Sit here?
No! Going to the Gnomish land. Gonna get drunk. What is it?
Oh!
My couple man.
You know what? Since we have to wait for the tide, why don't we just join you and go get drunk together? It should be a merry time.
It's the first sensible thing I ever heard you guys say.
Very well. Onward.
Oh, maybe we should sleep though. It's kind of late.
There's nighttime. It's actually
Oh.
yeah.
Well, shit.
So I got a plan. We camp here tonight, and then we raid the Gnomish lands. I mean, drink the Gnomish lands.
Well, technically, drinking and raiding can be kind of the same thing. I mean, it should be a party. A very, very aggressive one.
We could pillage some townsfolk.
Oh,
Well, I don't know about pillage. Maybe requisition their booze.
pillage them of their alcohol. I'll
Yes!
say that.
All right, crafting times.
Sure. Sure. You guys just want to craft. First, we need rations. Need to be eaten.
You've been taking too long for me, right? I got my rations.
Crap.
Yeah, I think
Second.
we're out now.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I got
we're
all
all-
that bear meat.
Really?
But you fed the fish, the bear.
Still got like a whole nother week's supply yet.
Oh well, I don't have to eat till tomorrow. I won't worry about it till tomorrow. I'll starve maybe. Who knows? The end of Obadiah. He dies of starvation. Oh crap.
Should have been a Sylvan.
You could make it to the nearest Gnomish lands in one day. So
Perfect. Let's make some more explosives.
Yeah, this guy gets it. I want to try to find some more chemicals.
all right.
Wait, can you buy chemicals?
Yeah, you can buy chemicals.
Oh, I work on my canoe. Why would I spend my valuable time getting stuff I can just buy?
In the morning, you'll heal your head injury, Kevin.
Oh yeah.
Didn't he already heal it?
No, he healed one
Oh,
chest
healed
injury
the-
so he could walk.
He didn't heal
Yeah,
the
he healed his
arm.
arm.
No, he healed an arm injury so he could shoot.
All right, there are no trees around here because you are halfway up a mountain.
God, he's so injured.
Horribly injured. So we need to find a temple that I can spend like 20 gold.
I mean, if we just sat for a week, you'd be healed up.
Yeah, if you guys had the food.
We don't.
I do.
We do.
I do.
You do. I don't.
Yeah, just stay here for a week.
All right,
We'll go.
I'll just chill here, guys.
All right.
You know what? I'm gonna actually go for an artifact shard.
Artifact shard, dice 20. Here it comes. 7.
10.
Got it.
Got 3.
No, you only get one now.
Damn.
Yeah, you either get one or you don't.
I rolled the 3 for working on my canoe.
3 for working on the canoe, huh? What do you want to
Wait,
do?
I got tools.
5. What do you? Let's see what I got. 4. You can do something to it.
I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna like drill the holes for the wheels.
Yep.
But I want to make sure.
I have an
Like-
opportunity to get a mage item, which means I can get focus, which means I will always
Okay.
have shimmer up.
Let's.
That's pretty
Nice.
good.
Don't you start with the mage item?
No.
No. Start with
Yeah.
spell book.
Ah, that's right.
Okay, wait,
Nice.
we're crafting right now.
Yeah. What would you like to craft? Or you can always hunt for food too.
No.
No.
Nah,
We're crafting.
I mean, I'll have to do that next time.
Okay, so we got like, what would that
You got to roll your crafting. I get a dice 20. If you beat me, you get +1.
Okay.
6. You can do this.
What is
Oh, 5.
No! No!
So close. And what would you like to do?
I'm gonna try and craft a volley gun.
Volley gun. All
I
right.
can't actually use it at the moment.
You
I thought you were
do
getting your
the.
other, why don't you finish your other gun?
Because a volley gun can do 6 attacks to either one target or multiple targets. Only at D4 damage, but stack that onto one target.
64. That's a minimum of 6 damage.
Yeah, do either one target or multiple targets.
I'm just saying, you're gonna roll one of those times, and then your gun's gonna break.
They'll just be out of powder.
No. Well. Yeah. No. You
And-
got to
no.
track your bullets.
And you're tracking 6
But
bullets.
it's one shot for the 6 shots.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not so bad.
Right. So how
Yeah.
do we figure how much ammunition I have?
How many have you shot so far?
Today?
Yeah.
Like 2.
I think, yeah, maybe a total of like twice.
Twice. You probably have 10 left.
Because how much does it say you have to buy a pack of bullets each
But
time?
you can craft a pack of bullets.
Yeah, you can craft your
It's
own bullets.
what, 10 chem items, I think, or 10 chem items and 2 metal or some shit.
I think
like
you get 6 bullets for 1 chem item. I think. I'll have to look it up. We'll look it up after.
It's
So I got
not-
10
not-
shots left to each time.
Yep.
that. Maybe I was thinking of the arcane bullet reloader thing.
I'm not sure. I'd have to look at what. it
I
says.
saw it today.
Okay, so
Oh, looks like I'm going to be buying lots and lots of ammunition. Either way, we're going to
The reason why we made this change was because we wanted to be able to craft epic, awesome ammo. And you got to track those anyways. And if you got to track
Right.
magical ammo,
I know we were doing
might
it
as well
before
track
where you
all
just
of
could
it.
do common ammunition with.
Yeah, but it
multiple
just didn't quite work as well as I needed it to. So
okay, are we moving
Guess I changed
on?
it. Well, I gotta
we're
craft
waiting
a
to
volley
find
gun.
out. You're crafting volley gun. So you're adding metal to it. Is that what you
Yeah,
want to
'cause
do,
it
or
takes
wood?
16 metal. It takes 4 wood and 16 metal.
It's a lot of metal.
So we'll go for the metal first.
All right, see what you got.
How many are you risking?
Yeah, how many are you gonna risk? You can risk all of it, or just a couple.
So,
You can. How much can you risk up to? As much as your dice.
As
or
much as your dice roll, yeah.
well,
Granted, he's always going to roll a 1, so it's always 1 minus your dice roll, assuming he rolls a 1 and you roll max.
Yeah. So I mean, you could say 7, or you could say 100. The max you could lose is 7. So you could just say all of it and roll.
Sure, we'll
Just
go with
risk
all of
it.
it.
3.
I rolled a 1.
So you lose 2.
Alright.
So 2 are gone, and they just got wasted. Basically, you've used them to prepare the weapon for being crafted.
I popped the holes where the wheels are going to go, so now this canoe cannot be used anymore.
Oh, We could have
Yes, yes. As soon as you finish crafting it, it will be usable again.
And it'll be on land.
As long as the canoe is well crafted, it might leak. You don't know. It depends on the rolls.
Yes.
Just so
You
you
might
know.
just try and pack dirt in the core and be like, this is just fine.
All right.
I got a question. So, on the engineer, I can get another thing that allows me to reroll crafting. Would that allow me 2 rerolls?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm building that.
Well, are you talking about power tools plus regular tools?
Yeah.
You don't be able to use one or the other
Oh,
of those.
man.
But if it was some other special rule that wasn't tools, then the answer would be no. The reason is because power tools are amazing.
I mean,
so getting that.
they're slightly better than tools.
All right, so let's see. It is time for resting. So he's gonna rest. The dwarf will rest with you for the night. He's upset. He got here this morning and he's been sitting here banging on the door too. But
What an idiot.
they didn't let him in either. What I do need is, let's see, who do we got here? 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
It's nice sitting on the end. 'Cause you never get picked ever on this end. I'm perfectly safe.
I need a resolve check for you.
6.
6. Ooh.
I don't like the way this looks.
This one's gonna be a rough one. You got it though. All right. So you set watch. You wake up. You go to sleep. Nothing unusual. You do see some nice birds as they fly.
Do I feel inspired to craft?
Yeah, you get this idea. You're thinking, what if it was a land canoe with wings?
With wings,
Whoa.
it goes so much faster.
My mind is blown.
You could fly on
the mountain.
water.
Above the mountain, too.
It's amazing.
Whoa.
You've been inspired to the extent you've never been inspired before.
by the end of this, Pip is gonna like be the inventor of the airplane or something like that.
And then you see the bug and forgets all about it.
I'm pretty sure
right,
when I was I told you what was going to happen. Very
This is
successful.
Grendel right.
Next up,
I never told you my last name.
the space canoe
Space canoe.
travels in space and on water. Okay.
The reason you need it to be canoe-shaped is what if there's water in space?
It could happen.
It could happen.
Probably does happen.
Probably oceans in space.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's got to be canoe.
All right, Dayon, you go through your watch. Nothing happens. The crickets are chirping, and that's the extent that you
Pretty
notice.
boring.
You go back to sleep. Clustus, you wake up for your watch. You're none too happy. You think about pounding on the door some more. What are your thoughts on that?
I pound up the door.
I set my face and soul.
The rest of you wake up, you start yelling at him, telling him to like stop or try
Shut
to sleep. So eventually they convince you to stop. But in your head, you're still pounding on the door, and they're still waking up. And you think it's like the one thing that gives you joy out of life is causing these people trouble.
Okay, can I try knocking on the door and try to sell them cookies?
Serve them cookies.
As you're coming up with this brilliant quasi-dwarf
Cookie charade.
cookie salesman idea, you notice something unusual. It almost looks like a snake at first, but a large snake, maybe 6 foot long.
Is it
It's gray.
I don't know what this is, but you obviously do.
How did you?
Don't you remember the thing you read about the tide?
Oh! This could be a little bad.
This like 6 foot long tentacle looking thing kind of begins creeping up the side of this rock. Now keep in mind they're all sleeping. You're over here by the big door. And you see it, and as it comes up, the tentacle end just kind of opens up like alien, like imagine like 4 giant just kind of weird looking
Oh, kind
bug.
of like Resident Evil when the vampire things like spread.
Yeah,
their wings out.
exactly.
I'm
Like
getting
think giant 6-foot long worm with little tiny tentacle or little tiny like millipede feet, and at the end is Resident Evil face. You see that, and you see the face as it's pending down towards the furbolg. What do you do?
I actually like
fire.
I actually like
Fire.
him. Oh no.
Oh wow! So
Let's see what happens.
I think you would have said that as long as it wasn't good.
but like, well, like the
Oh, what can I even do? I wake up the full block by pounding on the door.
All right, you start banging on the door. Everyone wakes
Oh
up.
man, I'm trying to get.
As that happens, everyone happens to be awake. Rather smart move, banging on the door. You see this gigantic creature, gray-looking alien thing that I just told you about, and it's right above you on this rock. It leaps down, and we can go initiative.
Oh no, I missed.
Why can I not make a dice into the dice box? There we go. Alright.
Should we make a wall behind it so you can just like chuck it at it in the wall?
Yeah, just
We actually could do that.
Okay, so I need
I'm 2.
Cluster's 2, Obadiah's 5, Daon's 4, and the creatures get 10.
What?
We won.
If you add up everyone's.
Wait,
Clearly.
that's what we're doing, right? Our initiative versus theirs.
They clearly picked on the wrong adventuring party. I mean, we seriously are not wounded enough.
Thank God I got rid of my
We have
armor injury.
epic kill tentacle monster music on. There's no way we lose.
That is true. Here we go.
Yes.
Let's move some of these guys. 1 square.
No, you made it.
Damn. That's gonna hurt.
All right.
Don't let
Here
me
we
get you
go.
up the ass.
Hey, I don't know what that is.
Attack roll. Its mouth opens up as it comes nears you and lunges towards your
Sword
chest.
into its neck.
2 to hit.
Oh, I get a dodge. I forgot. 4.
All right. You leap to the side, or to the back. Which one do you want?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back.
Oh, he's still sleeping. The pounding didn't wake him up.
Oh my gosh.
Apparently dwarves sleep pretty well.
I need to know the spell.
Oh, they only got 1 attack?
This thing just kind of snakes its way straight towards you incredibly fast. As it gets up next to you, it coils up out of the ground. Face opens up. Doesn't have time to strike yet.
Wait, you were supposed to roll on a dice 4, by the way, for your blue skill. Don't matter, because we lost the
Oh
initiative.
yeah.
But you still got
I am not a mammoth.
That.
It's not a big deal. It's still
Right.
Oh, so even when I did crafting, technically, well, I lost that anyway, so it doesn't matter.
All right. Looks
Oh,
like
this
we're
guy
moving to
will
Obadiah.
those things.
Shimmer.
Casting a spell gets a free attack when it's in base contact. Opportunity to attack.
I'm not an elf. Shimmer.
Here comes his
Please
opportunity
don't lose
attack.
concentration.
1. Opening.
I will
You don't have to
parry
dodge.
that, and then I shall counterattack with my scimitar.
All right. Go for it.
Counterattack comes in at a 6. I'm 5.
Counterattack,
Got a
which
little
you
too
can
much
take
ale
advantage
today?
of the opening if you want.
No, I won't.
Okay.
Just a 5. Is he gonna dodge it? Well, he can't.
Oh, that was your counterattack
Yes.
roll. I for some reason thought that was your.
Parry. Do I have to parry
Your own.
against the 1?
I
Because
think we
that's a
should.
5 versus a 1. So yes,
Yeah.
I did parry it.
We should probably have.
Make sure I don't roll a 1.
Make sure you don't roll
Yeah,
one.
okay. So yes, I successfully parried it, and now I'm counterattacking, and I'm not going. Who else is around me? No one. You know what? I'm going to use the freaking the opening.
All right.
20.
Wow.
Double That's our first crit.
That's first crit.
I think.
Yep, that would be the first crit.
4 times 2, 8.
8 damage. All right.
Don't you love it when you cast a spell
Oh,
and you get
man.
a free attack?
They're so good. Yeah, you cast a
spell, get a free
defense
attack.
spell, get a free attack. Second attack using opening.
9.
9.
Wait, no, when you counterattack, you only get 1.
Nah, you
No,
get
you
full,
get-
full
you get
round
full.
attacks.
I thought that was only on opportune attacks. Counterattack, you just get 1.
No, you should.
Oh,
Oh wait, are you using the scimitar?
I'm using the scimitar, which
Oh,
is
you
times
just
2
don't attack
attacks.
with your. Yeah.
I don't have an offhand. No.
All right. And you rolled what to hit with the second
9.
one? 9.
Yeah.
Hit with the second one also. Japers.
Oh my god. 2. So 8 and a 2.
Good. Golly. All right. So that is going to be an injury on him,
Ah, eat it! Worm hand thing. And his opening's gone.
and his opening is gone.
And I have Shimmer up.
And you got Shimmer up.
Good turn.
Dayon.
Ooh, okay. I was out with my pistol pulled. Well, I could whack it. I was only gonna do D4. Well, we'll go for broke. We'll
Go for broke.
We'll go for broke. We're just gonna shoot a point blank.
Shoot a point blank, so
Yeah.
he gets the attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah, doesn't that
Make
go
your
first?
attack roll. Well, yeah, we can do his opportunity attack quick. Rolls to hit. 5 to hit.
7 to dodge.
Nice. All right, so you can actually move one if you wish, and shoot him.
And we shoot for 3.
Hits.
Wow, lucky.
Right? 8 damage.
Japers. What?
Not bad.
Blasted the pants off him. All right, Piff. What you got?
I'm gonna take my war pick and my battle axe and I'm gonna yell, "Ooh!" and then I'll run at him.
What does a spear do for
5 to hit.
All right. And he managed to parry that one.
Or I'll roll with my 2.
Again, parry.
These guys roll 1s and 2s and they hit, and I'll roll 5s and they'll miss.
Clestis.
Okay, gonna move towards it. 4 feet movement. 3, 4.
Then
And
you
then-
auto 1 with your athletics. So
Okay. And then I'll try to hit it. D8. Yep. 1.
That's an opening.
Take the opening.
I'm telling
As
you,
you run up,
internal
you
gyros.
stumble over the snake-like tail, and you fall right into its lap.
Oh.
Its turn. It attacks you. Oh my goodness gracious.
1.
2. Using the opening. Rolled a 2.
Oh, you could totally parry that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's 8.
8.
8.
Why couldn't I roll that before?
Alright. Come on, guys. My guys. Oh, I forgot about this little trait.
No.
No.
No. Oops.
Auto kill.
Scratches you instantly. die.
Poison.
Oh god, no.
No more poison.
D4 wound. You might as well just kill him.
They heal back HP.
Oh god, that would be so bad.
Broken as shit.
As long as they can't heal injuries, I suppose that should be fine.
Yeah.
Alright, so-
so bad.
Here's what's going to happen.
No.
We need some more attacks. So, this one's going to try to attack you, even though you got Shimmer. 5 to hit.
I will attempt to parry first, and then I will use Shimmer second. 5 parry,
7.
18
Japers.
parry, which means I get a counter attack.
Alright. 5 to his counter attack.
I roll a 5 on my first one, so dice off.
5.
2.
Yes!
And then second attack, 4.
4, dice off again, double dice off. 16.
3.
Alright.
So I missed him twice.
Alright, and so that was his attack, you counterattacked, right?
Yep.
The next one moves, engages. Dayon, here's his attack roll, 4 to hit.
5.
Are you dodging?
Yes.
We're
gonna go this way.
Alright, then the last one. Come on. Hit someone, 4 to hit.
7. I'm a dodge, closer to the gunslinger.
Alright.
We're kind of backing ourselves into a little bit of a corner here. Circle the wagons, everybody! Circle the wagons!
Then we're moving on to Obadiah.
Enchant weapon. He can attack me if he wishes.
Alright, there's attack 6 to hit.
I am going to attempt to parry that first. Nope. And then I'm going to attempt to shimmer that. 9. So he misses.
Hey, do you have a head injury?
Oh! Let me just put this permanent opening on.
You're welcome.
Goddamn dwarf came
Beforehand, I forgot it was always. I was like,
Wait a minute. Didn't we rest? Oh, this is during the rest.
Nice.
This is during the rest.
Oh,
the amulet hasn't gone off
has
yet.
not gone off yet. That's
Yeah,
the
it goes off
morning.
morning.
Oh,
Sucks
this,
to be you.
This is gonna suck. Because now these things are gonna hit, and that's not gonna be pretty.
No, they're not.
Alright, Dayon, your turn. Try and save your life.
Well, I think I should move. Well, I can. And I pull my spear at the same time. So we're gonna go 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And you got your spear out?
Yes.
Alright, Piff.
Well, what'd you do that for? I was gonna go help you.
Well, now they can both attack.
Ah, crap.
I'll take a step forward. And then I'm gonna 4. This is with my
1.
weapon.
That hits him.
Okay, that does a d8 damage. 7.
7. Alright. His demonic flesh kicks in, healing 6 of it.
Flesh.
I knew it. I knew it the whole time. 5 to hit.
Need a holy weapon.
3, that hits.
Whoops. 7.
Alright, 7.
How much is demonic flesh you
Heals him up a couple.
Okay.
Alright, so he did take a nice injury from that second axe. Sliced him open.
Ooh.
Visceral black goo just pours out, and then the skin just kind of folds up after it turns like ethereal. And it instantly heals. Of course, there's a pile of black goo under your feet at the moment. Clustis.
Okay. I try to hit him again. 1.
That's going to be an opening. There's a lot of openings now.
I'm telling you, internal gyros, build them. No more opening.
There's no way I'm going to be able to punch through this guy's demon flesh.
Well,
Alright,
he rolls
alright.
a d6, so he can always roll 1.
Let's do the fun one first, because I got to be able to hit with somebody. 13, finally,
I think
Versus Clestus?
versus Clusted.
I mean, 'cause that you're the only one who's got right next to him with an opening.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, oh, exposes automatic hit. Don't even need to worry about dodging. Here
I'm a
comes
little
his
injured.
damage. 1.
Wow.
Let's see. 1 on armor.
Oh, armor
Oh
goes
no.
down to the next dice level, down
Yep.
to d4.
We have to repair each level of armor separately too. That is if you can't fix it after battle. So now we have a very important roll here. The thing, mouth bites into your chest, doesn't really do any damage because it's just lashed onto your armor. But now the coils wrap around you incredibly quickly. You need to make vitality versus this dice roll. 2.
Oh, I can attribute that.
Vitality should be higher than a 4. You're not.
I have a chest injury.
You still
That
roll
brings
your.
your max HP down.
That brings your max HP
Oh,
down, but
okay.
it
And
doesn't
it only
actually.
brings it down by 1, not
Yeah.
a dice level.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks for
Okay,
reminding me
never
of that.
mind. Yeah, forgot about that. So it's a D6.
Thanks.
Dice off! Here we go.
Oh my god, please win.
7.
See?
Yes! Okay, here's what you see happen. These coils just wrap themselves around the dwarf. The dwarf is now trapped.
That sucks.
Yeah, that really sucks. He's trapped from head to foot with these coils wrapped around him.
That sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
Maybe we could throw you in and the river now.
That's the first one. Now let's see if the
They get
next.
rid of one of them.
Uh-oh.
I
I
gotta
have
talk
a
to,
feeling bad things are about to happen.
4 to hit with one right next to you.
Try to weapon period.
Oh no.
Nah, I did not weapon period. I'm gonna try and shimmer it.
Oh
I did definitely
no!
not shimmer it.
Oh no!
Rip alchemist.
Well, damage though is only dice 6. You take 5.
Uh-oh.
It's only.
Roll armor 20s.
Okay, so 2 is my best so far. So 2 is still my best so far. So I block 2
Nice.
of the 5. So I take 3.
Did you just roll a 1?
No.
Now you have a very important roll to make.
5 hit points.
Vitality
like
versus
woke
6.
up through none of this.
Yeah, maybe you should.
Oh,
Not even like the gun. I thought
You
I was
were
gonna
right next
kick him.
to it?
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay.
probably kick him.
That's not good.
1.
2.
Yes!
Nice.
I
keep
tanked
concentration. You gotta see if you can
Wow.
keep concentration.
What?
You gotta see if you can keep concentration.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
On
Res-
shimmer and enchant
resolve.
weapon.
Versus a dice 6 because you got damage.
Oh, that sucks.
Verse 6,
Nah, there's no fucking way.
and you can roll for the second one.
For shimmer.
5.
No.
Oh,
Lost all my concentration.
no.
My resolve is so bad.
Oh,
Yeah, 1, 2.
No,
you need
unfortunately,
that focus.
there's kind of another one right
Need the
next to you.
focus.
Who does that one want to go after? Let's just randomize this. And he's going to move at the speed of lightning.
Wow!
Try to
Can't believe you
me.
left me.
Back attack. Dice
Yeah, you're
20
really
to hit.
Getting
I can
tentacled
turn
over
into
there.
face, right?
And then the guy behind you gets the back
Oh wait,
attack.
no! Internal gyros! No attack from the back! Best equipment of all time.
Dang it! Alright, here rolls to hit. What do we got here? 2.
4.
Alright, the other one attacks you. 2.
8.
Man.
Wait, the other one attacks me. So they both, but I dodged this way,
Oh.
and I want to make him move, and then I dodge this way,
Alright.
creating some distance.
That should be all of them. Top of the round. Obadiah.
Casting token.
Alright, Dayon.
Can I like kick the dwarf?
Yeah.
See if he wakes
Yeah,
up.
you can kick him.
You're also in spear range.
I'm in spearing. Can I kick him?
I'm
and
gambling
spear at the same
now.
time?
One or the other.
I should probably really try and kill these things, so I guess I'll spear it.
But the thing is, he might fight if we kick him.
Yeah, he might also run away.
It's kind of a 50-50 gamble here.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we really need to try and kill off some of these worms, so I guess we'll go for it.
You could
You're kicking him or are you
We're
gonna...
gonna stab the thing.
Or you
Alright.
could try to save me from the grass.
You'll be fine.
It's one way of looking at it.
I would never toss you in the river.
Oh, I know. Earlier, someone was like, you know,
Alright, make
Roll.
I do
your
like
roll.
the purple. One.
1.
Oh.
Oh, that
Already
breaks
have
your
an
weapon.
Alright.
Does
You
it?
should try.
Yeah, it breaks your weapon when you have an opening. spear.
So gone.
I like how you got a spear, and then you got in the fight, and then you broke the spear
Piff,
immediately.
it is your turn.
Huh, I block
All right.
for him. And then I'm gonna roll a 1, but I'm immune to that. And then a 5 to hit with my second one.
All right. And he gets hit by it.
And then I do 8 damage.
8 damage. He blocks 3 of it.
Oh, injury? Second one?
This would be should be his first injury.
I injured one of them earlier.
Yeah, 3 of them are injured now. This one, and this one.
Oh.
Yeah, but isn't it the same one I've been attacking the whole time? Pretty sure it
should
is.
be. Did you injure the first one?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
No.
You injured one, I injured one.
No,
What
I
else is
think
that?
he healed a bunch of his damage
Oh.
when you hit him so hard. I'm pretty sure.
Me and Kevin both injured one.
Oh. I didn't know you injured one. Okay, yeah, that makes sense then.
Yeah, I kind of bleeped.
Because I critical hit on the one and then I hit him again.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, Clestis is completely wrapped up. He cannot act unless this thing gets killed.
Yeah, that
So-
sucks.
Now, here's the bad side. Is since Clestis is wrapped up, he cannot act, can do nothing. This thing begins a devouring, automatic dice 4 ritual damage every turn
Oh, the
until
ritual
it dies.
damage is no armor.
So you take 4 damage.
Oh.
Well, at least he ignores his first injury. He's gonna be here
But he
for a
still had
while.
1 hit point, so.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of sucks is I can't really help very much because I only got 1 shot left, and then I literally can't do anything.
Oh, you can.
I beat it with my
club him.
pistol. I can club him. Also, I gotta track my shot here.
This should be fun.
This
Uh-oh.
is not
I
good.
tried to keep
Here comes a dice 20, Dayon. 14 to hit.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
5 damage.
Can't do anything against that either.
And you need to roll vitality versus dice 6 or get wrapped.
I think it might be me and you running away from the
Oh!
Oh, I think so.
Oh, 6.
Dice off, dice off. No.
Oh.
Well, that's been
Oh.
fun.
Well, that
Correct.
one's been injured once, right? So if I just kill it,
Yeah.
Yeah. So we need to kill the one in front of you, the one behind you, the one in front of me, which I cannot
focus fire. Help me out.
kill. Okay. Focus fire seems like a good
Obadiah.
strategy.
We're gonna
Dimension door.
What?
I am going as far away but still in sight range as possible.
All right, that'll be.
Yep.
I won't get cocked on this one.
I hope I don't get cooked on this one.
Here it comes. 3.
One. He hit me. I figured that would happen.
Oh.
Uh-oh, though. You gotta win a big roll soon.
I have to win a big concentration roll to get my spell off.
You have to also not get wrapped.
I think you automatically get your spell off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does it go with him if it wraps him up?
fall through your door and you're just kind of laying over there. Just like, this really sucks.
Damage is 4.
Alright, armor.
Your armor does apply.
I got... Okay, 3, reroll 3. 3! Oh, yeah, 1 damage. Not
And
bad, not
here
bad.
comes the big roll. 6!
Uh-oh. I'm
That
gonna have to kill
is
all this by
not
myself.
6!
Oh! 8.
6.
Oh
I got
no!
wrapped.
So what happens?
You get wrapped. And you
Damn it.
teleport.
Oh, damn it!
I can still win the fight!
Oh shit! Wait a minute.
I got this!
Well, the thing is, there's 3 that
Good
were like...
night.
Damn, 2 of them are devouring you guys. I
know
just
what,
have
though?
only one.
Yeah, it's meant to be. I guess I was just meant to die.
I can do this now!
Alright, Chad,
Shit.
this is what I'm doing.
I rolled
Even
one
though I'm
dice.
wrapped and I cannot act, I'm going to start banging my pouch and my backpack together.
We're just talking about it,
That's a good idea.
If you're gonna die, everybody's gonna die.
You better not kill me. I'm gonna win.
All right, Dayon, you automatically. Oh, wait, no.
I just realized I
You're
rolled the
wrapped.
wrong dice.
Piff.
Well, he
I messed up earlier.
Oh,
I rolled
Piff.
the wrong dice. Oh well.
Alright. Come on, baby.
How much
4.
damage did I take?
4 dice off. Oh, I don't remember. 1.
12. Alright, so I hit.
You hit him.
3 damage.
He heals 3.
Oh,
You
All right.
cut him open and just.
They
Flash.
heal?
Yeah. They have demon
5
flesh.
to hit.
That's why they do the ritual damage when they suck on your brain. 5 to hit. 2. Got her.
2
Yep,
damage.
start banging on them vials.
2. You slice him again, he just heals right back up. Clestis is stuck. Monster's
So
turn.
how do you kill these?
you don't because they have demon flesh?
You don't leave the bare head on your great axe because that would do a lot better in this situation.
What we need is we need fire or silver or holy. We have nothing.
All right.
We have none of it.
I have powder.
Let's
be a priest.
attack roll. He rolls 5 to hit.
Yep, start banging on them vials and you're
We're gonna do it.
Fucking hit.
Just bang on
Hits
the
you?
vials.
Yeah.
Damage is 4 damage,
Gonna go with it.
and it tries to wrap you up.
They
Things invading
Vitality?
the city kills all.
Vitality, yep. Luckily you got a good roll, or you got a nice chance here. 5.
3. We just party way.
You got wrapped up? Alright, let's do it. Let's smash these bottles together.
Hold on. We need to roll damage here.
What about for a dwarf? That's kind of a... Should have hopefully have woken up in all this commotion.
Yeah.
Dude, it's not
All right.
like he's gonna do anything. We're all getting.
You take 3 damage.
Oh, fuck.
You take 2
We need a
damage.
strength roll to get out of this?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh.
This
Yeah.
is
Well, that
dwarf.
sucks.
You take 3 damage.
It's gonna take him a long time to kill me, so if any rescue comes.
Alright. The dwarf
He could be munching on you for
sits
a while.
up.
I took my first injury.
On first injury, let me roll it.
Yeah, it'll take me like 6 turns, or it'll take me like 12 turns to die.
Nice.
You're just gonna slowly watch us all die.
I'm so sad. I have to watch all my friends die as I get eaten alive.
I would have smited the crit.
Oh, first injury, mortal injury, times 3 chest
Well done!
Oh my.
Luckiest alchemist on the
It just
planet.
starts sucking your brain out of your ear.
So, does that mean we can somehow save you?
At least I have an idea of what I want to play when I die.
I do too.
Joe's gonna come back and be like, so what happened?
We
The
all
dwarf-
Already wiped.
The dwarf looks around and he's like, woo! He starts messing with something in his bag, and he pulls out a holy symbol.
Oh.
Oh, nice!
Why did you wake him up?
Yeah, why did you wake him up? He would have murdered these things so fast.
He was a dwarven priest?
Yep. And now you take 1 damage. You take 3 damage.
Oh no.
You take 3 damage. You take 1 damage.
So,
that's not so bad.
yeah, I got
I'm
an
only
injury.
dying.
Yeah, I think you automatically die.
I
Kind of funny that.
Well, 1 more chest injury.
Well, I mean, you could
Arm
roll that
injury.
to check this.
Oh, looks like I can't shoot no more
It's
again.
sitting there sucking the life force out of your
Hey,
arm.
I've been wrapped up the longest, but I'm not taking an injury yet.
That's what it's like to be a dwarf.
Alright. He walks over to this thing, holds up the symbol, and the thing just starts burning. It starts, its mouth opens, releases you, squeals, and begins just
May
fleeing.
the power of Christ compel you. May the power of Christ compel you.
The same thing
I'm
happens
so
to
wide
this
in the
one
dimension door.
and this one.
Forgets you exist right over there.
Oh, he went that way! He went that way!
He's like, what?
Oh, another
Meanwhile, 1 damage.
Oh, that's
Another
not
one
so
ran
bad.
that way!
You know, dwarves aren't very fast, so...
All right. In the meantime, you stand up and you explain to the dwarf, "There's another one over there." You know, he doesn't quite understand at first because he's still sleepy. He's sleeping pretty
He said,
heavily.
"Fuck us
He
all."
wants to kill you so much.
All right, 3 more damage to you.
That's not so bad.
The dwarf realizes what happens and starts
Can I pick
running.
him up on my and throw him as far as I can?
What's the dwarven agility? That's 4. Yes, 1, 2, 3 plus a run. 1, 2, 3.
Maybe he has a gadget
6.
harness with leg springs.
He's a dwarf. Yeah, he shouldn't have gadget harness.
He's got to get one more round, unfortunately.
And this
I
dwarf.
think Scott. How much?
I'm
HP you have?
fine.
All right, 2 more hit points,
I'm still fine.
and he drives off the creature.
Oh,
Yes.
Wow, why didn't anyone wake this guy sooner?
I want a medical check him.
Full state kit for me. Anyone?
Yeah, can someone medical check me
Has
too?
anybody got better than a dice for? Wait, it's cunning.
Yes.
On the document it says crafting.
Yeah,
by
we
the way.
switched it now to crafting.
Hey.
I got you.
Wait.
I got a dice 4.
You have dice 8.
You get rerolls with the first aid kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll use his. I want to roll for Scott's death. 6. I did it! I did it! I did it!
Down to 2 chest
Down to
injuries.
two
Now we
chest
have to drag
injuries.
him to the Novish lands to heal him.
We have a canoe! It's perfect.
One more night, you can put wheels in it.
Yeah, and then it will not.
All I'm
be
doing is
rocky.
sitting there unconscious going, smash the vials, smash the vials, smash the vials.
I still got this. Clank, clank, clank.
No, we're okay.
All right.
Wait, my arm injury.
So
Yeah, I'll chalk for his arm injury as well.
I wonder how many injuries the
Oh,
vials would
3?
do.
10.
No.
Oh yeah, I'm not
Like
even gonna reroll.
25.
Sorry, man.
Well, looks like I'm flopping
Your
over this time.
arm is fucked.
All right.
It's not
all right,
fixable, man.
At this point, you've managed to drive off the demon beasts, and the dwarf looks at you with his Rambo bandana, his red hair. He says, "That's the first time you guys ever seen the swarm?"
No, not for me. I see him all the time.
Yeah.
As it was obvious by your fighting skills.
Yes, that was quite vile.
Yeah, they all ganged up on me first.
He's like, "That's nothing. Wait till you see the tide of them come."
No.
How about let's retreat to the gnomes before that happens?
Imagine 10,000 of them
I think we should
coming
stay here,
straight
guys.
for you.
Oh, yes, well, I have something that might be able to slow them down a little bit.
Clicks his backpack and pouch together. Can we all die?
Yeah. It's just right back here. Bang. Oh shit.
Well, unfortunately, I think we should probably end here for tonight, and we will journey to the gnomish lands.
Yeah, so some of us
Next
can
week.
spend some expensive healing.
Yes.
So thanks for those of you who are watching us. If you have a, if you're watching us on YouTube, then please click the subscribe button. If you're watching us on Twitch, then follow us.
Poll will be up for,
Rank up.
yes, rank up.
For leveling, whoever you want, whoever you enjoyed watching the most.
Obviously the guns.